Happy Friday, my friends. So, I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about retention. That seems to be a big problem for a lot of you guys out there. Let's face it, chargebacks, we all get chargebacks. I get chargebacks. But I don't get chargebacks to the point where it stops me from selling more insurance. That's the thing. And for some of you out there, you can't work anymore because you owe the carrier so much money that now you're tap dancing and finding another carrier to go and send them business so you can recover to pay the other one back. And in the meantime, you got vectors hitting you. You got debit accounts rolling up to you. It's bad news. I get you. But, there's two things about retention for me that's helped. One, when I'm selling the policy, that's where the retention has happened in most of the cases because I ask all the health questions for the insurance company that I'm pitching. And second of all, every single time that I sell a policy, I also provide them with a memorial guide, whether the carrier that I'm working for has one, for example, like Lincoln Heritage and their Advantage program, which is great. Then we have the one with Senior Life, which I'm a big fan of, Legacy, which just recently they stopped, adding that to policies. But again, these services, these value-added services are huge because it takes that, that intangible and it makes it something that your client can see. For example, those memorial guides. When you take a client, fill out everything for them, now it's not just, oh, this person sold me an insurance policy, but second, they helped me with my memorial guide and I got it all figured out. So the day that I pass away, my family's going to call the life insurance company, file a claim. And second, they're going to call the funeral home and they're going to execute that memorial guide. It elevates you from an amateur to a professional. And when you keep tabs on every single one of your clients over time, now you're able to do upsells and get into secondary opportunities through relationship marketing by getting those referrals. Bottom line, value-added products that make a huge difference. At least for me and the agents that I've trained over 22 years, most of the people that I've worked with over the years at the management level, they're still in this industry. Why? Because they got good retention. Most agents that we've trained over the years, they're still in this business. Same thing. Retention's a big deal. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about something I'm really excited about. And that is a new added service that we're going to be marketing to, everybody on here and also marketing it to my clients. And that is a health membership plan. And why a health membership plan? Okay, this is a non-insurance products and services, but why? Again, I've been selling final expense for 22 years. I still sell insurance every single day today. I'm on the phones with clients. I'm asking questions. I'm asking underwriting questions. I'm looking at medications. And the reality is that most families don't have number one healthcare in insurance and then the exclusions in most of those insurance. That is a fact. Prescription medications, expensive. A lot of Americans are coming out of pocket for crazy amounts. And for me, when I'm talking to my clients and I see how maxed out they are with their limited resources, yes, they have to have a life, but this is one of those value-added services that can help our clients save on a few items like 24/7 urgent care or primary care that they can do over the phone, discounts on prescriptions, discounts on, certain procedures like x-rays, CT scans, colonoscopies. Everything makes a difference. And let me give you guys some statistics. Listen to this, 70% of doctor's visits can be done virtually. In fact, over the course of the last few months, most of my doctor's appointments, because I'm up here in country, USA, I can do them with my doctors that are in San Francisco, and I don't have to go anywhere. So imagine, this health membership provides the ability for people for one single payment a month with zero co-payments, zero insurance BS. They have access to real life doctors 24/7. Listen to this. 100 million Americans have no primary care. In fact, it is very common when I'm on the phone talking to a client, asking for their doctor's information, and we have to put down the local emergency room because they don't have a primary care. This type of health memberships are perfect for families in that category. That maybe they're struggling to find a doctor, maybe they don't have the right insurance in place. This is a good avenue. 84 millions of Americans are uninsured or underinsured. Think of that. Every single day, I hear this, I see this, and it's really, really hard for most people, especially with medications. Health insurance premiums have outpaced wages by over 300% since 1999. Again, crazy, crazy, crazy. So the goal with this health membership, again, is to help our existing clients, help them with value-added services that I truly believe in. For example, like diabetic equipment, supplies, all of that. They're able to get a discount on some of those services, like real discounts, not gimmicks. And I'm just happy to say that there is an incentive tied to that membership. And an agent can make anywhere from $5 to $15 every single month residually every time that person pays for their membership. So far from what we've seen an 80% retention on this type of health membership, 80%. And people are using it again because this service, we are actually talking to them, to the client about it. We're helping them understand these membership benefits so they can really use them. Because if they can use them, they're going to save money on all of these items and more that I've shared with you. For me, for example, medications. For example, if I take 2 medications currently and my co-payment is a good $20, with this discount, in most cases, that copay is going to be a lot less because I'm able to get a better medication cost, meaning I'm paying less money. Whatever it takes, ladies and gentlemen. And my thinking is if I can help my client free up more of their disposable income by saving them in these particular areas, that can be an additional upsell in the future for more insurance, or an opportunity to get a recommendation or a referral, which will obviously open up your business. So if you're watching this, you want to learn more about this program, I'm going to be kicking off in January. I'm really excited. Today we did a little bit of training on it and getting agents trained on this service. And I encourage you, if you don't have a value-added service, I encourage you to look into it. The number one is a memorial guide. And if you have that on lockdown, consider the health membership that I'm rolling out. Check it out. Peace.